Okay, while we getting that energy, I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. All right, this is my jazzy life. I'm gonna do my jazzy life first, and then I'm gonna do peach, and it's gonna be a real quick. This is literally gonna be a real quick reading. Okay, I'm just trying to get a little time in. Okay, so make sure y'all have this to watch. Make sure y'all watch this. Please get these likes up. We're en route to 2,000, so I can't just stop working hard because I got my 1,000. There's still another goal to reach. We got to reach that 2,000. Okay, we got to get 2,000 more followers, as well as double the watch hours. Okay, we got to double the watch hours now. We got to get them watch hours going. Okay, you know what our plans are. We basically talked about our plans. So I'm gonna come back later. I'm gonna do these two readings, and then we're gonna come back later on tonight, and we may discuss some. We're gonna discuss possibly I might discuss a show. I'm gonna do a separate video for a show, and then once we do a separate video for a show for those who like a show, Sister Wise, I'll probably do a review of that, and then I'm probably gonna end up watching a movie today. Okay, and then we can talk about that in reference to what it is because I enjoy movies. All right, here I go. All right, here I go. We're gonna do this reading real quick. Okay, hold on. Let me get into it real quick. Okay. 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 So here's what I see now. We're gonna discuss it. Now lives life. We get ready to get into a situation. Okay, so here's one of the things that I see, and they definitely do talk about this. Live life, they talk about that you have a lot of anxiety and that you're wearing yourself to death. So I think you are definitely doing some things because you have anxiety. You have an anxiety attack because you really stressed out and you really got to face yourself now. You got to face your child, and your mother's not there to babysit, and you're getting really frustrated. Let's be honest. um Also your fourth chakra is definitely, as I feel, your fourth chakra really is blocked. Okay, so we definitely need to talk about that. You really need to do some work as far as your fourth chakra. Your fourth chakra is certainly problematic right here, and it's no surprise because you so used to people, you always taking from people because you're a succubus, and because you don't have any balance, you can get love from people, but you don't know how to give love to people. Let's be honest, not even to your children. That's what's an indication. And you have to you lack compassion, love, and acceptance, and you have not accepted your own reality. So you have to deal and lay in your own stuff. So this is an indication that's letting me know you got to start dealing with, and you have to start reaching out to your archangels and begging and asking them to assist you so you can feel better, because you are really going through a depression. We thought my Jazzy life was going through depression, so are you. So we know for a fact you all still talk, and what y'all doing is doing some trauma bonding, right? Y'all certainly are doing some trauma bonding. Okay, so what I see is also, I see that what's going to happen is you are going to get some more money. I do know that you are going to get some more money coming to you in a short while, because you have actually been working here on social media of the little work that you've been doing. You are working. So I do see that you're attempting to make some things happen. However, um, you're gonna have to make sure that you or doing what you're supposed to do by now you have to make sure that you are doing something to deserve it, because just like the God, it's like the Lord give it, the Lord will take it away. So just keep that in mind, okay, my Jazzy life. Now, oh, I'm sorry, Love Life, whatever your name is, Doodoo Liv Johnson, okay, Liv Doodoo Johnson, okay. Now, one of the things I do know that there is going to be a relationship that does. I don't know how you're gonna get some relationship that come up. It's pretty funny, and you very far along for a pregnancy. But nevertheless, you're going to get a relationship popping, and it's going to be an opportunity to bond with this person. You can possibly have a deeper bonding moment with this person, but the thing is, you are certainly going to have to work for it, because it's not just going to pop out the sky, right? Um, you're gonna have to utilize patience. You're not patient with that kid. You kind of like flare up a little bit, so you're gonna have to stop being so desperate. The moment that you stop being so desperate and stop being having anxiety attacks, you got to learn how to be a little bit more flexible, right? Because you're not really patient, you're not flexible. Everything has to go your way, and you have to begin to start relaxing and making sure that you are not working and moving like you are desperate. Okay. So make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. And what I do know is that you keep going the way you're going, you're gonna lose more. Okay, you are gonna lose more. The little money they are trying to give you a little bit grace. The ancestors or your creator God, what you want to call it, the powers that be are trying to give you a little grace, but they can't give you a little grace if you still acting like you're ungrateful, because you are very ungrateful. So you have to learn how to be grateful. You have to work in that moment of being grateful and having some grace. Okay. So I do know that you have to go ahead and make sure that um, you know, connect, because they are trying to give you a little grace, because they know those children are in a better place, and they're not just trying to take away from you, because but they just wanted the children to be in a better place, and they was trying to give you a chance so you can figure out and get yourself together. But instead what you done was you went and got pregnant, had and have another children, although children are blessings, we know this for a fact. But however, you are going to have to start making some room and making sure that you do not put all of that burden on your mother, because like I said, there your mother is not as well as you think she is, and you're just adding to her stress. Okay, so you got to get that together, ma'am. You're adding to your mother's stress. And if you love your mother like you say you do, then you will make sure that you start taking your responsibilities on. Okay, because there is somebody waiting in the wing to get custody of those two children that the next child that you're going to have. There is somebody in the wing. I am going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that eventually somebody is going to press you about that child. I'm telling you. There's going to be an outside force. I'm not sure what the outside force is, but somebody is going to press you about that child. I do know that there's going to be a certain inspiration that's going to happen within your life if you choose to follow your the righteous path, right? What I am going to tell you is that you're being way too dramatic. They're saying that you're being way too dramatic, and that you or on the path that you're supposed to be on, and it's pretty much your destiny. So you're heading in the direction you're supposed to. Now, again, the right direction, meaning is this is what you're supposed to do or not supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing what you're doing, but it's going to be a cost to pay. So I am going to tell you that you are meant to produce children. Now, the deal is, are you going to keep them? I'm just telling you that if you keep going and route that you're going, you're going to end up not having, you're going to end up being alone, including the children. Not just a relationship, because you're like, I don't want a relationship. You're going to have some type of romance. Ew, while you're pregnant. Um, but you are going to have some type of romance. That's going to certainly happen. So, so you're going to have to stop being so self-centered. Okay, you are very self-centered right now, and so you are moving in like I said, the direction you're supposed to. Your ultimate goal, the ancestors do want children to come through you. You're going to have more children. You're going to have more children. This is not the last child that you're going to have. Okay, but again, it's all about, are you going to keep those children? That's the deal. Are you going to keep those children? And I'm telling you, this is one of those things that if you step your motherhood up, then you'll be able to keep it. If you keep on the route that you're going, and you won't. So this is like on you. The ancestors are allowing you grace in the fact of allowing you to make that decision, and they will definitely go with whatever feeling that you get. So it meaning, if you choose to keep going in the route that you went with the other children that you got removed, they're going to be removed. If you go with the route of trying to improve on your motherhood, then you will be able to keep them. You can keep telling everybody that you're a good mother, but and you keep lying to yourself, but you don't really have that much time for being a mother. Let's be honest, okay? So that's what we're not gonna do, okay? So anywho, let's go on to Peach. That's what I got. I didn't feel like going into making it creating a long video because I have to get off of here because I have to actually start my dinner. Um, I did my breakfast already, of course, before I even got on here. Okay. And then plus I gotta get my son wanna get on the game, so I might get him started on the game. My Jazzy life, my son can't just hop up on social media, okay? You know why? I mean, he can't just get on the internet and the game because we have all that locked up, okay? So they can't do that because what happens with that, children will do all kind of stuff. So I don't know why you let Kayla do that, but that's neither here nor there, all allegedly, right? Okay. All right, so Peach, you are in a treat and your rotten peaches. Okay. Now, we already know that your father recently passed away, right? So what's happening right now is when you said you are at spiritual war, my God, you created this spiritual war within yourself. You created that spiritual war. And we already know your mama already said. Now, what she's not lying about, your mother has a eye. Is what we call in this business, we call an eye. Your mother has some insights. She's very intuitive when it comes to you and when it comes to a situation. Okay, and so what she basically said is that you get upset every time when you're going through something with Woody, Pekka, when you're going through something with him, you start showing out with the family. Now, that is really true. You take it out on everybody, including allegedly the children. Okay, so you are angry. We're not gonna play this game, and so you have different um times where you said you just like your mama. Your mama know you because you are her, you are she is you, and you right on that. Okay, and so we know for a fact that your life is getting ready to go into a direction that you don't want it to go in. And you could say you wasn't gonna do nothing to yourself. You could say that there wasn't a thought. There was certainly a thought about you allegedly doing something to yourself for attention. Now, it wouldn't necessarily be that your goal was to go through it with it, but you definitely wanted some attention. Let's be clear about that. Make no mistake about what you was trying to do, but you was doing it as a cry of help and to get more attention, because you've been like that your whole entire life. So we're not gonna play this game. And it's so much, and you are not going to, you think everybody is going to stand beside you. Those folks in that peach patch, or you call it, as you call it, the rotten peach patch, they are not, and I'm sorry for anybody that roll with her. I don't mean no harm, but I'm just telling y'all that she's gonna end up trying to take y'all with her. So y'all better use some discretion in some of the stuff that she's trying to say and do. Okay, because you don't want to get to the point where you have to bang with her family because it's getting ready to get ugly. Okay, I would stay off of her family's thing. They are mourning their father. They actually care about their daddy. Okay, so just leave Peach's family alone. If I were y'all, leave them alone. Let them mourn in flipping peace. Okay, everybody knows how Peach's father was and what he did and things like that. Again, I mean, people chose to lay down with him, so we're not gonna play this game. They already knew how he got down. So if he wasn't a good father, these mothers shouldn't have got with him. Let's be honest, okay? And she just always every time something happens within her family, this is partly reason why they don't like her because she always makes it about her. Everything is always about her. Okay, everything is always about her, and that's not factual. That's not a good thing. And you have to kind of shake your head about a person like that. That everything is pretty much about them. So we don't want to honor that. You know. And she's another train wreck we like watching. All right. I'm not gonna do this long. This is gonna be a quick. Okay. So one of the cards that I pulled out is dealing with um is dealing with is dealing with let's talk about it. Wow, this is definitely this is a card that let me look at here and see if I pulled out any. Oh my. Okay. So how you doing, love? Good morning to you. Okay. One of the cards that I certainly pulled out is the energy that deals with um arrival, like a travel. So usually when I see some type of a travel, we're going to be dealing with possibly someone traveling to another realm, and another realm is like passing on, right? Transitioning. Okay, so when we see that, we think of transitioning. Okay, and so because it is in the position that it's in, it deals with where someone has to take to look at what their goals, what they want their goals to be, and do and determine to have courage to move through. So Peach is utilizing courage. See, this is a twofold card. Basically, it's saying that the family has to have courage in moving forward because somebody has to now step up and connect the family, which I know they said they were chilling and things like that, and they have to have confidence. This is also talking about Peach. It's just telling Peach that she has to be able to stand up, and she has to understand that she got new roles that she will be traveling in, and she has to ensure that up on these roads not to keep um, trees, because if she keep burning down those trees, let me say it another way. She has to stop knocking at the devil's door because the devil might just answer. So we're gonna put it to you like that, okay? We're going to put it to you like that. And another thing I see um, is that she has a certain energy she's getting ready to start losing more. Now she thinks she's gaining more. She thinks, well, I'm a hustler and I always make things happen. But what's going to happen is she's going to end up losing more in her life. You know what? One of the things that she pride herself more on than anything else, she is about to lose. I'm telling you, she's getting ready to lose, and she can throw her money at it all she want. It's getting ready to be gone. Do you understand me? Um, and so when I think of this, we think of she has to be aware of not getting caught up in somebody else's scheme. See, because somebody else is pulling the strings, and she has to be sure that she's seeing things the way that they really are. See, she's not seeing things that they as they are. She's seeing things from her perspective. She's not looking at the big picture. And so it's not that she should ignore any of her feelings or her thoughts and experiences, but she has to look at the bigger picture. It's not just about her, right? So what they're saying is she's affecting her children, right? She is affecting her children, and because she's affecting her children, she's going to end up losing and burning down everything, burning down all the trees in the forest. And if she keeps doing that, then she's on a route to self-destruction. She's already like, man, it's bad. And before she better get a hold of it. If she doesn't get a hold of it, it's going to end up really bad, and she's going to lose the one thing that she loves the most. I'm trying to tell y'all, she's getting ready to lose it, and that's going to be a real bad situation. And so her mother is going to have to definitely step in and go and get those children, because it's going to get real ugly. Listen to me, listen to me now. I don't try to tell people how to run their life. I just tell you what I see, and I'm here to just really tell you what I see. And so also what I see as well is that there's something about this relationship, right? And that's kind of what I'm talking about her losing something very. She has a lot of she's enduring these struggles that she had in this relationship, and the relationship is bigger than just her. She's mentally battling with herself. It's not just a spiritual battle, right? But she's also battling with herself. She's battled with herself her whole life. And so there's a type of a conflict that she's having within her home. So she's taking it out on everybody. So her mom's right in that. So she has to mm, she's gonna run into an old friend of hers. Okay. She's going to run into an old friend of hers, and she's also going to, she has to get to the bottom of what's going on in her household, why he keeps doing the things that he's doing. She has to really look at herself. This is a time now she's going to really look at herself, because she is causing herself her own heartache, because this is definitely going to lead to a bigger heartache than what she's talking about online. I'm telling you, it's getting ready to get real bad. It's getting ready to get real bad. Her mom gonna have to come in and get those children from her, but she's getting ready to go bad. It's getting ready to get really bad. It's getting ready to get really dark. It's getting ready to get darker than what it is now. I know y'all thinking, "What, dang, what do you mean?" No, it's getting ready to get really bad. I mean, real bad, like really, 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 really bad. Um, Also, when I see, now this is this may be a positive thing. Now she is headed, because something has came to an end. She is definitely at the beginning. She can certainly heal if this is what she really wants to do. And so she has to deal with her feelings and grief and stress. She is grieving over her father. Regardless of what she's telling y'all, she really is hurting about her father, y'all. Understand. Her father, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Crystal Palace, everyone. Welcome, love, and welcome, happy. But she's definitely grieving over her father. Whether y'all know it or not, she's just acting out right now, but she is hurt about her father passing, transitioning, okay? Please don't believe the hype. She really is. She just feels like, she's selfish though. She just wants all the attention for herself. That's all it is. But she is hurting, okay? Don't get it twisted, okay? She is hurting. And it's going to get worse before it get better. But she is going to get some more money. I do know she's gonna get some more money, so definitely stand by to that. She definitely gonna get some money. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Um, exploitive energy. It's yeah. So basically, what they're saying is she constantly exploits her energy for own exploits energy of others for her own personal gain. That's what she's doing right now. Obviously, right? You don't need someone who is a reader to tell y'all that because we see it, right? So it's like she is really dealing with the loss of her father. She knew that Peaches is intuitive, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this, but she is intuitive. Though her and her mother both do have gifts, and she already knew that that boy always cheating on her. She know he's cheating on her now. She knows when he's cheating. Okay, she does. Um, and she's trying to force somebody to beat her that don't want to beat her. He don't want to really beat her, but he don't want to pay child support. He does want to have somewhat of a relationship with his children, but Peach basically got with her daddy. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Because she has all this negative energy, she basically all the issues that she had with her daddy, she basically found it in a man. So this guy Woulda Tutu. He is the one that actually reminds her of her father. That's why she ended up getting with him. Okay, most of us as little girls, we want our fathers. You know, fathers are our first heroes, and her father was no exception. Was her first hero, regardless of whether she want to tell y'all that or not. But this is the reason why she ended up choosing her daddy. And she is hurting y'all. It's a lot of despair. It's a lot of pain that's going. I'm telling you, she can say what she want to that family. If that family really understood, they would know that this girl is really suffering. I promise you, she is. She is suffering spiritually, mentally, psychologically, in every way possible. She is headed. She is having a breakdown. I don't know if y'all know that, but she is definitely having a breakdown. So don't like buy into the stuff she says. Now, this is a show of an independent woman, um, and she's basically a following in the footsteps of her father, believe it or not, in a different way. And so, with the footsteps of her father, she's going against her mother's what her mother want for her. So that's part of the reason. That has a lot, man. Y'all just don't understand. There's something with that. And so what's happening now is she is she is trying to find a career path, y'all. It's not just about YouTube anymore at this point, but she's definitely trying to find a different career path. She just don't know what to do because all she knows how to do is hustle. All she does knows how to do is YouTube and express herself, but she is trying to find herself another path. And just because there are people that are telling her that she need to be doing this or do that or do this, of course she feels like they're holding her back. So at this point, she does have to follow what her passions are, and part of her passions are is self destruction. Part of her passions are is gambling. So what she has to do is find something that is going to make sense for her life. Unfortunately, she is setting everything on fire pretty much, and so it's hard for her to know where she's going. She don't know where she's going. She doesn't know exactly what she wants. Well, one of the things she does want is she just want Wood to get right. She don't care what he goes through. She's gonna always take him back in her mind. Now it's all about whether or not he wants to stay. That's the deal. Does he want to stay? He does not. And I'm telling you, the well is going to drop out the bottom in the following seconds or two. Okay, so please understand that family is going to come for her. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be pretty. It's getting ready to go down. She's still trying to decide on whether or not she should go to the funeral because she knows that that would definitely, put everybody in a bad mood, which is what she wants to do. So I'm telling you, she is ready to go to that funeral just so she can run amok on them. Okay, all right. So I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting y'all know it's blazing hot, right? It's blazing hot. Please understand. Please understand. Listen to me when I tell you. Listen to me when I tell you. It is blazing hot. It is blazing hot. It is getting hot in here, as Nelly would say. Somebody take off their you know what, because it's getting hot in here. It's like brimstone fire. What I see. She's trying to figure out whether or not she wants to. How you doing, Passion? I did share your video earlier. My first video. Go back and look at it. I forgot to take my banner down at first, but I did take it down at some point in the video. So thank you so much for the pregnancy loss and pregnancy and infant loss awareness month. So we definitely get ready to. We're gonna be talking about that all month, and we're gonna definitely share some information or insight on that. Um, Anywho, y'all, this is over with the reading. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll be back later on. I just wanted to do a quick reading because I was supposed to do this last night, but did not. So right now, I wanted to make sure that I honored my word. I'm trying to keep my word, and I gotta keep my word with my son because he is sitting up here looking at me like, looking like Bill on the hill. Can you get me into the game? So I'm gonna go ahead and get him in the game. I gotta look and see if he ate all of his breakfast like he was supposed to, because I was on here while he was eating breakfast. So once he eats all his breakfast, he can probably get on the game. All right. Well, thank you so much, and please have a happy time today. Please, whatever worship that you do, may the Creator send out an abundance in your family bloodline, your ancestors. Bless you even further and lay hands on each of your shoulders. Lay hands on each of your shoulders and make sure they bless you with their blessings and lead you into the right direction as you go forth. Today, I send you going forth and making things happen and instilling pride in you and your family. All right. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so, so, so much. Please. Thank you. I honor you. Namaste. That means I bow down to the God in you.